Alright, dear children, now we do continue with the topic that is called photoelectric effect. And in this particular YouTube video, we learn the experimental observation made by two scientists, Hertz and Lennard. Okay, so that with this experimental observation, they made some conclusions and they made some observation. Okay, and this observation is made in the form of conclusions. Okay, now in order to do that, they set up the experiment. They set up the circuit in such a manner, and they perform number of experiment to observe what photoelectric effect. Photoelectric what effect? So they took plates of different metals. So they took plates of what different metals and illuminated them, these plates, with light of different frequency and of different intensity. See, light has frequency and light has intensity. Intensity actually measures the brightness of what? Light. Okay. So what they did is that they took different metals, as I said, and illuminated with the light of different frequency and different intensity, and measured the energy of the photoelectrons, and even they measured the strength of what? Photoelectric current in each case. In what? Each case. So they obtained many results related to photoelectric effect, and they observed on the basis of the experimental observation. Now, out of many experiments they perform to observe this photoelectric effect, we come to the simple experimental arrangement that has been drawn already in the diagram. You can see this is a simple experimental observation arrangement observed by Hertz and what? Lennard. So in this experimental arrangement, if you see, it consists of two metal plates. These are the two metal plates, and we call this metal plates say as P1 and P2. So there are two metal plates, one is P1, another is P2. And these metal plates are fixed, okay, at some distance from each other in a tube, and this tube is basically a what? EVA coated glass tube. EVA coated glass tube. Now, as I said, EVA coated glass tube is also a vacuum tube. That means they should not contain any air molecules inside the tube, because you know what happened when electron emitted from the plates. This electron moves with a very high speed, high kinetic energy, and there is air molecules. Then this electron can ionize the gas, and due to that some heating problem will take place, some collision takes place. Okay, so in that case we always have to take this tube as a what? EVA coated what? Glass tube. Now out of two plates, one is P1 and P2. The plate P1 is facing in front of what? The window chamber. This is a window chamber, I marked by letter W, and this is basically a quartz window chamber. This is quartz what? Window chamber. Okay, chamber. Okay. Now, through this quartz window chambers, the light of certain intensity or frequency can made to incident on the plate. And basically, this plate where the light is made to fall on it is basically called as cathode plate. We call as what? Cathode plate. Now, these two plates, P1 and P2, you can see are connected through a device, and this device is an instrument which is called micrometer. What? Micro what? Ammeter. This is micro ammeter, and this micro ammeter measure the current flowing through the circuit. So this is what mu A means what? Micro ammeter. Micro ammeter, because micro ammeter measure current in the order of microampere. And even if you see the circuit, this is connected with a device called, I'll mark by letter C, and this C is called commutator. This is called commutator. And with the help of device called potential divider. This is called potential divider. Potential what? Divider. The potential divider varies the potential that is supplied by the battery. Okay, so in order to vary the potential, that is done by this device called potential divider. And this commutator is a device which can change the polarity of the plate. Okay, you can change the polarity of the plate with the help of commutator. So children, through this arrangement, the potential difference that is maintained between the plates can be varied, and in the direction of potential difference can also be changed with the help of potential divider. Potential divider and also changed with the help of commutator. And at the same time, how much potential difference that is maintained across the two plates is actually measured by this device called voltmeter. This is called voltmeter. So every instrument that we use in the circuit have their own important role. Now, in order to observe the amount of current, that is the photoelectric current flowing through the circuit, and the energy that is obtained in the circuit, is done by closing the keys. This is one of the key when we insert the plug. This is another key where we also insert the what? Plug. So but we need to insert the plug between this commutator. This is 1 part of the commutator and this is 2 part of the commutator. But when we insert the plug on 1 or 2, it depends on whether this plate will be positive plate with respect to this plate, whether this plate will be negative plate with respect to this plate. Now children, with this experimental observation, these two scientists performed this experiment and made number of observations. So we start now with inserting the plug at 1 of the commutator. So if we insert plug at 1 of this commutator, this plate P1 you can see is connected to negative terminal of the battery. So this plate acts as a negative plate, and this plate P2 which is connected to positive terminal of the battery also act as what? Positive plate. That means when you insert plug on 1 of the commutator, then you can make plate P1 as negative plate and P2 as positive plate. And you know negative plate is a cathode and positive plate is an anode. So children, with this arrangement, these two scientists send a light from the source through this window chamber. Okay, they made the light from the source to incident on the plate through this window chamber. So these are the light rays. Rays having what? Definite intensity and definite frequency. A light from a given source having definite intensity and definite frequency is made to incident on the plate P1, which is a negative plate, with respect to P2. So under this case, what was observed that as soon as this light is made to incident on this plate P1, there was an emission of electrons takes place from this plate. So these are all the electrons emitted from this plate, and this electron reached to the plate P2, and we call this electron as photoelectrons. So children, this is what electron? Photoelectrons. So there is an immediate emission of photoelectron takes place from this negative plate, and all the photoelectron emitted from negative plate will reach to the positive plate. Now it was observed that if the plate P2 is made to have a sufficiently high positive potential with respect to plate P1, it was observed that all the photoelectrons, see these, all the photoelectrons reach to the plate P2. They reach to the what? P2, because electron is a negative charge and this become positive plate, and there is an attraction takes place between the negative charge and the positive plate. So under this case, it was found that there was a maximum current. So listen carefully, there is a maximum current which was flown through the circuit, and this maximum current flows through the circuit is measured by this device called microammeter, and this current which measure is called photoelectric current. Now at the same time, what was even observed that on increasing this potential, this positive potential, okay, of the plate P2, there is no increase in the photoelectric current. So when this potential increases with respect to P1, it was found that the photoelectric current was not increasing at all. It remained constant. Means whatever photoelectric current which is flowing through the circuit, it remains constant. So that is not affected by the increasing this potential, positive potential P2 with respect to P1. This is actually due to the what? All the photoelectrons that is emitted from this plate P1, okay, acquire a maximum what? Maximum kinetic energy, okay, and they reach to the plate P2. They reach to the plate P2. But children, what was observed that they change the intensity of light which is incident on the plate. So when they change the intensity or the brightness of light to incident on the plate, keeping the frequency constant, it was observed that the photoelectric current also increases. Photoelectric current also what? Increases. And it was found exactly that when the intensity of the light made to the incident on the plate was doubled, the photoelectric current was also found to be what? Doubled. So this means that the photoelectric current, we also call as the rate of emission of photoelectrons, is directly proportional to the intensity of what? Light. Means when the intensity of light increases, the rate of emission of photoelectron increases. When rate of emission of photoelectron increases, means photoelectric current increases. Means in order to emit more electrons from this plate, you have to increase the intensity of light. So children, these two scientists made one experimental observation, and one of the first experimental observation that was found with their experiment on photoelectric effect is effect of intensity of light on photoelectric current. Means photoelectric current and intensity of light are directly proportional to each other. So if I write I the intensity of light, if this is the intensity of light, then photoelectric current and intensity of light are directly proportional to each other. The current, that means current and intensity of light are directly proportional to each other. Means we can plot a graph out here, and this graph is basically what graph? Intensity of light. Children, look at this graph carefully. Intensity of light versus what current? Photoelectric current. Okay, let me write this way. Photoelectric what? Current. So it was found that when intensity of light increases, photoelectric current also increases. That's why the graph became as linear graph. So these are straight line graph. We also call linear graph. So the linear or straight line graph was obtained, and this graph show that photoelectric current is directly proportional to the intensity of what? Light. Alright children, now we do again come back to this experimental diagram, where in the first part you saw that we insert the plug between 1 and 1 of the commutator, in which we saw P1 become negative plate and P2 become positive plate. But when we insert the plug between 2 and 2 of the commutator, and when we open this plug for 1 and 1, then in this case P1 become positive plate and P2 become negative plate. Why? Because when you insert plug between 2 and 2, P1 connected to this terminal, see it goes directly, this is a closed circuit, it goes to this one. So that is connected to positive terminal battery. That means this P1 become positive plate, whereas P2 become negative plate because it is connected to negative terminal of the battery. So we can change the polarity of this plate by just inserting the plug, changing from 1 1 to 2 2. So children, under this case what was observed? This is very important, you need to understand. So when they insert the plug between 2 and 2 of the commutator, the photoelectric current which was flowing, and that was the maximum photoelectric current which was flowing at the given intensity of light, was found to be decreases. The current was found to be decreases immediately, but that current does not become zero. Current was found to be decreases immediately, but that current was not found to be zero. This shows that the electron that emitted from the plate P1, that was already emitting from the plate P1 when it was negative plate, has a maximum kinetic energy. Has a what energy? Maximum kinetic energy. But on increasing this plate, negative plate of P2, this is negative plate, sorry, this is negative plate of P2, sorry. So in that case, the current which was found to be decreases immediately, and finally it becomes what? Zero. The current was found to be decreases rapidly and immediately, and finally it becomes what? Zero. So at this stage, even if you increase the intensity of light, incident on the plate, that is the plate P1, which is positive plate, with respect to P2, which is negative plate, the photoelectric current was not obtained in this case. That means the photoelectric current will not obtain when P1 become positive plate and P2 become negative plate. This shows that P1 emits what? Electrons of different energies. Means when P1 emits electron or photoelectrons, they emit electrons of different energies. So under these circumstances, when P2 is negative plate and P1 is positive plate, when it is a small negative potential, when you apply at P2, then there is a repulsion of electron takes place by this negative plate. Means electron will get repelled by the negative plate. So under this case, what happened? The electron which were moving with small kinetic energy could not reach to the plate P2. Okay, they will be stopped at the middle. So that the current which was flowing, that is called photoelectric current, decreases. Now as the negative potential of plate P2 increases, okay, it increases, the number of electrons reaching to plate P2 also decreases, goes on decreasing, because this negative potential of plate P2 try to retard the motion of the electrons which are moving with more kinetic energy. So there will be a stage which will reach when there is a maximum negative potential which is applied at plate P2, so that all the electrons which are moving with the highest kinetic energy will even not reach to the plate P2. That means all the photoelectrons which emitted from plate P1, already emitting from plate P1, will not reach at plate P2. So when it will not reach at plate P2 means